Welcome to the Beamish Blogcast on this Monday. Certainly hope you had a great weekend. Of course, Mondays always go down a little bit smoother after a big Wildcat victory. Tomorrow on the Blogcast, if you're heading to Southern California, I'm going to have your Anaheim Travelcast as the Wildcats will be heading out to SoCal, the Honda Center, to take on San Diego State on Thursday. How about the sunrise this morning? This was from our News 4 Tucson Skynet cam on top of the Aloft Hotel over at Speedway and Campbell. This is pointed toward the east. You can see some of that high cloud cover moving from west to east as winds aloft in a zonal pattern right now. That'll be shifting a little bit, though, as we're heading into the middle of the week. High pressure supplying plenty of sunshine and plenty of warmth this afternoon. That's sitting over the New Mexico boot heel. Daytime highs low 80s today. Notice the little spin off the Southern California coast. That's a weak area of low pressure. May trigger a couple of isolated showers for the White Mountains during the daytime hours tomorrow. A pair of storm systems, though, will be passing off to our north as we're heading into the middle of the week. That's going to be cranking up the winds. These are your forecast winds tomorrow, late afternoon, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Look what happens on Wednesday. Start getting into the yellows, the orange, the red colors. That indicates 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. And also the potential for localized blowing dust on I-10. So if you're traveling Wednesday along I-10 north of Marana or east of Benson, watch out. Could see some reduced visibility in a few locations, mainly around the Wilcox Playa and the Picacho Peak area. Here's what's going on nationally on this Monday. Pretty quiet across the lower 48, but that's going to change as we're heading into the next 24 hours. Watching this storm system right here on the Gulf Coast, another one, a weak little clipper system moving through the upper Midwest. These are going to combine into one and create a very powerful storm system, a nor'easter, as we're heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. The scene stealer, the showstopper, is usually the snow. At least that's all you're going to hear about, but look at the snowfall totals. Not all that great from Philadelphia to New York, maybe an inch and a half Boston. The bigger story, I think, is going to be the seas, the surf, and the winds. Check out these wind gusts heading into Wednesday morning in New England. We're talking tropical storm force wind gusts for Hartford, Boston, Manchester, New Hampshire. Hurricane force wind gusts in the Canadian Maritimes. That's Halifax, Nova Scotia, top right of your screen. Winds gusting 75 to 80 miles per hour. Much more of an impact for the Canadian Maritimes than it will be for the lower 48 in the New England states. There are blizzard warnings out, by the way, for Cape Cod. Not for the snow, but for the potential of these winds really revving up and any snow that falls, the 1 to 2 inches worth, really creating whiteout conditions. So we'll keep you posted on this. Again, bigger story with this nor'easter is going to be the winds, the high seas, and the storm surge from down East Maine to the Massachusetts coast. Back to southern Arizona. TrueView 4 extended forecast, 70s and 80s now through the weekend. Again, the potential for patchy blowing dust on I-10 Wednesday afternoon. Winds gusting to 30 miles per hour. Slightly cooler Thursday, and then low to mid 80s for daytime highs heading into the weekend. Thanks for logging on. I'll see you later on today for News 4 Tucson at noon.